I won't let her take you from me again, Father. Hold on.
This is not a sermon. I will offer no insight. Every word I speak, you already know. Was a physician. He raised me not to echo him, but to model the world as it.
Mother's people are starting to detonate the charges. We don't have long.
Each life or death for the common good. He called it the triage and would love without worry.
So, this puzzle had me stumped for a while the first time I played. Especially since I got it the day it came out, so even by the time I got here, there wasn't anything on GameFAQs or anything. This guy over here has the diary that'll give you the puzzle.
With this damn faulty memory of mine, I need to record a clue so I don't forget the key code. Brown legs, red mouths, blue arms, green eyes. Now to secure this log somewhere.
And it's pretty obvious that it involves all the paintings scattered about the room. What isn't immediately obvious is that it only involves these 4 paintings. The ones that can't be picked up with telekinesis or whatnot. All the other ones can be thrown around. But these 4 in particular are stationary, so 4 brown legs, 1 red mouth, 4 blue arms, 6 green eyes. And that'll open this. There isn't really much to be excited about in here. There's some supplies, some cool stuff. But by this point in the game, nothing spectacular.
Utopia. Said aloud, it evokes heaven on earth. Yet the word means both good place and no place. An ideal, unreachable. Even in the name, we refuse to believe. Utopia. Driven always to want more, no matter how much we have. It is among the grandest of human ironies that our drive to find utopia has kept us from abiding there.
I don't know why, but I really like this audio diary.
Name?
Where am I?
Name?
What the fuck did you do with my wife?
Name?
Let me out of this chair!
illusion begins to break down. Your genes have no objection to an empty smile, but anger to the gene is part of the program. I submit the following conclusion. The gene is the enemy.
This part is also pretty interesting. There's a guy wandering around in there, and he doesn't really seem to notice you. And there's a button on the wall, voltage application button. And if you look carefully, you'll notice that this part is actually a similar room, just the door's been blown off. And if you hit the button, he gets electrocuted. If you hit the button again, gets electrocuted again. And you get a picture of a pinup model. And if you do it again, he dies. And you get chips. And I imagine it's some sort of really sadistic psychological experiment. I think first time I recorded this, I likened it to the Milgram experiment, even though I couldn't think of the name. That's where someone tells someone to hit a button, and then they hear screams coming from the other room, and then the authority person continues telling them to hit the button. And it's supposed to determine how far someone will go and what they will do if an authority figure tells them to do it, even if they know they're hurting, a fellow human being. And it was actually the basis of a pretty cool episode of Law & Order SVU that had Robin Williams in it. It's called Authority. It's a really good episode of television.
I expect we'll be fighting our way inside.
This is another one of the audio diaries that seems to be a perennial favorite in this game.
Hello, Mother. As you've always said, I shouldn't be allowed to wander the city in my condition. But without going outside, it's harder to hear much about the world, so I'm learning at home. This, I think, is a porcelain tea service in the style of Louis XV. Isn't that right? Now, that's a fascinating sound. And this is called a stained glass window, handcrafted by your adoring flock. They've gone to a lot of trouble to capture your likeness, haven't they?